Hey guys. Oh man, I'm excited. Spent what's 10 now, 9 hours outside today doing what I think is the most epic thing I've ever made, and it's not even done yet. Let me go ahead and show you guys. As you can see, I tried doing a little bit of a polish on the C-Tech, but didn't really work out with the hand rub. I just hand rubbed it with sandpaper and some Scotch-Brite. But yeah, guys, here is the unfinished MG Custom folding knife FEAMELOCK. No oils on it yet, just writing on some washers. But as you can see, all it needs is a slight little bit of persuasion to flip the blade open. As you can see, the grind. It's just a primary grinder. I'm still going to make it go back over here because to do the, what's it called? Oh my goodness, I can't even think anymore. Plunge line. So I can move it back because it's way too forward right now. As you can see, it's a FEAMELOCK flipper. It's titanium. Pretty beefy blade, guy. I mean, whole knife. Go over it, Elmex steel. With my blade design it's pretty common. I don't know I'm gonna do a little pattern on the top, and then move the plunge line back. No jimping, and that's gonna be the blade. On the lock side, as you can see, it's titanium, 1/8 inch. It's not even stonewashed yet, it's just sanded. This is going to be the pod clip. As you can see, it's far from done. I messed up on it really bad. I drilled all the way through when I was countersinking, so I had to add another piece of material. But for now, I just wanted to put it together. So that's going to get fixed, and it's going to touch. But as you can see, it's going to have a nice spring, and it's never going to bend out of place. It might break, but I think I'll just make it a little bit thicker next time. This is going to be for me, this blade, since it has so many errors. Right here, I kind of sunk all the way through on accident again. It's my fault for not clamping down the material, but I'm going to make sure to do that on customer's knife. The customer's knife is going to be perfect. As perfect as I can get. No mistakes, you know what I mean. As you can see, the pod clip's pretty cool. Really nice shape. This is actually not just a decorational piece, but it's also functional. It's a lock stop, so it's over travel. There's no over travel on the lock. Like I said, titanium. This back spacer is blue and black G10 with sort of like a little gear pattern. Gives you a little bit of grip, actually. I like it. It's very subtle, not very aggressive at all, but you can feel it and it feels nice. And give me one sec. Sorry guys, I hate doing this to you guys. But here we go. We could say that it's a folding version of this knife. This is the Rawls knife, one of them. A little update for you, dude. The other one's getting done. Similar blade shapes. I mean, except for the recurve, but it has a little wave on the top. And the handles are actually identical. They actually should be identical in size too. For the most part, they are. But that's that one. We can get that one out of here. But check this out, guys. You can see it's got 3 finger controls, but one of them fits 2 fingers. It is so comfortable, guys. I mean, I spent forever designing this knife. Another mistake, really easy to fix. The back spacer is kind of sharp right here at the edge. So it kind of a little uncomfortable when you move your thumb back. I'll just fix that pretty quickly. As you can see, this needs to be polished up, and so do the handles, but they look pretty good already. As you can see, you got a very, very comfortable thumb ramp right there. The pocket clip is perfect for closing the blade, so you can grab onto it. And once it's touching lower down, it's not going to look so obtrusive. This is actual. It has a secondary function that when you put it in your pocket, I'll try and give you this little demo. When I give you, it's going to actually make a little bend here, so it's actually even more secure in your pocket yet. It's going to allow for easy deployment, and it acts as a very nice lock stop, and it kind of covers up the plain, titanium, which I'm probably going to acid stone wash. All the hardware is heat treated, very expensive hardware. That little stop pin's like $450. This one's $250, and all the other body screws are like $250 each too. Actually, they're probably more. I think they're like $3 each. And it has Elmax steel, which is really expensive. It's about $30 blade. C-Tech, very expensive. Carbon fiber, also pretty expensive. And titanium, very expensive as well. So this is a premium knife, guys. As you can see, lockup is very, very good. No blade play whatsoever. I still need to put the detent ball in. This one I actually almost cut the lock face too much. It's really, really hard, guys, to do. I already messed up one time on a blade that I had to scrap, but locks up really well. All I have to do is kind of cut out more in this area so I can actually reach it better. And when you close it, it's not very hard to close, but it might help to put a thumb stud. Maybe not. You can just kind of put your finger over on the top. It's a little sticky, so that's just because it's not perfect. But I really don't care. For mine, the customer's knives are going to be perfect for sure, but on mine, I really don't care, guys. I'm so excited about this knife. You can see how comfortable that is. And I am just freaking amazed that I was able to do it. See, it takes advantage of the blade the entirety of the blade. Everything is very well built. Carbon fiber liner, actually. I might do them in G10 because carbon fiber is really expensive and there's really no point to it if it's not really going to show. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I think it looks freaking epic. Still needs a long way to go, but guys, this is the rough finished version, I guess. Rough finished, unfinished version. It's gonna get acid washed and everything. It's gonna look freaking epic once it's done. And I'm gonna be playing with this thing all night, even though it's like 10 already or 11. Everything looks really nice. This thing was originally kind of coming out, which might have looked a little bit better, but that might be on the next batch, because the weird thing was that this thing came to be too narrow, because the lock face, I had to cut it up too high. I had to. If I cut it any lower, this thing would not fit, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Probably going to water jet the next batch. I actually cut this lock face, or this whole lock mechanism, with an angle grinder. I bought some diamond wheels for my Dremel, but that did not work at all. So actually, it takes about an hour and a half to cut this out with an angle grinder, very, very carefully. And then I, grind this with the belt sander. So you can see it's very, very thick right here where it bends. That's going to give you maximum strength, And unlike like Spenza's, where the cutout is on the inside, this allows for the force to be more directly under the lock face, compared to Chris Reeve, where it's on the outside. It tends to be at an angle. If you know anything about physics, if you do say the sine of the force, you multiply it to figure out how much force is actually going up. It's actually going to be more stress to the side if you put the lock face on the inside, and then that's when you get the little bend. I have a good example here. This is an Enron blade. As you can see, it's cut on the inside, and yeah, I can definitely tell in real life, but it's bending right here. It's actually compressing the lock bar, and the compression actually causes the blade. See, that's compressed. So it's actually the lock bar, even though the lock's flying here, since of that weak, that bad design, it will move over and compress the lock bar. You might be able to tell. So that, yeah, it's a cool knife. I studied it a lot to make this frame lock, since I have no other frame locks to study. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Be making different versions of it, but guys, this thing is freaking epic. Cannot wait to finish it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, take care.